We have Kayla, Charles, Bella, and here's my outline for today. In today's fast-moving world, it's easy to get caught in the trap of living paycheck by paycheck, all while chasing little goals that would only satisfy us momentarily in life. With this lifestyle, it comes with the price of carrying too much stress, debt, and lack of financial stability, which is why we should stop spending and start budgeting. Many of us struggle with overspending and wonder where our money went not even a week from payday. Which is why we have to start taking control over our finances. We need to start being in charge. We have to stop being the passenger and start being the driver of our financial situation. Debt is a struggle for a lot of us, especially in between the ages of 18 and 29. It's average to believe to have $69 billion in total debt, and on average $12,871 in debt, which is why today I'm going to be talking about why budgeting will not only give us a financial peace of mind, it'll have us achieve our goals so much more faster. It'll have us build our wealth, not just our income, and also why we should be budgeting today. To get started, let's look at how budgeting actually gives us a financial peace of mind. When having a proper budget, you sleep more comfortably at night, knowing where your money is at all times of the day. A study was proven from a 10-year-long research study, was proven that people who had a great financial plan, great budgeting plan, and who knew exactly what was going on with their finances and put money into their savings rather than spending it, had such a better sleep and felt the definition of beauty sleep right then and there. And I understand that money does have a lot of control over our mind. And money does control our minds, especially when it comes to being careless. For an example, when it comes to gyms, over 60% of gym members don't even go to gyms. They just continuously spend the bill though. Whether some of them don't cancel, whether that be because they're in a contract or because the thought of having to go in and having to cancel the membership overwhelms them to where they don't want to go and they just continuously spend on this membership they don't need. Now, knowing that, and which is why we have to build healthier habits in order to get to the goal we want to achieve. As long as you get a journal, you write everything down and put everything that you want to achieve, whether that be saving money to get groceries, saving money to get to where you want. You're able to do that with this plan and creating healthier habits, as long as you're in a positive balance with yourself to where you tell yourself, let's not spend our money over here. Instead, rather, let's have our money being spent in savings or in credit balances or in student loans or just extra funding. And now that we know that, having a clearer, happier mindset will have us budget a lot more and have us achieve our goals so much more faster. Everything that we dreamt of doing since we were kids, whether that be traveling all over the world, buying the house that we want, or starting the business that we always dreamt of having, is so much more easier for us to do because we've been so disciplined with ourselves on having this budgeting plan. The American dream of having a home won't be a dream anymore. Instead, it'd be a reality. As long as we buy a journal, write down all of our finances that we have, and set a proper plan and a proper budget of how much we need to save per month in order to buy this home will be a reality within nearly a few years. Not even, it won't take 10 years unless it take half that if you budget a lot better. Now, since we know that when it comes to budget, now that we know that budgeting will have us achieve our goals so much more faster, we're able to not only does it stop there, it also has us build our wealth, not just our income. Some of us forget that when our money just sits in the bank, it just sits there. It's not growing. And we have to remember, when it comes to budgeting, the main point of budgeting is to increase our money. And which is why it's important to start investing our money every so little that we have, to put it into investments. And so we can have that money kept in the bank for forever without even having to lift a finger. As long as we're putting our money into IRAs, 401ks, and even dividends, we can continue building our money without having to do anything. Simply just sitting there in the comforts of our own home. This is why we should start budgeting as of today. We put so much time to ourselves on making money. We should at least be putting the same amount of time into how much we're putting into ourselves and into our savings. And by the time that some of us are about to leave the nest, we won't have to worry, because we've already set a proper, healthier balance for ourselves. To when we move out, we wouldn't have to struggle over financial situations. We'd be better prepared for ourselves. And all the sacrificing that we've done isn't for nothing. All of it's for something, and that is for the future of yourself. You wouldn't have to live paycheck by paycheck. You'd be able to live financially free. And now that we know that budgeting not only gives us a financial peace of mind, and it has us achieve our goals so much more faster. And not only does it build our wealth, not just our income, and why we should be budgeting today. It's important to put yourself first and into wanting to take control over your money. And to just start budgeting start budgeting today. It's never too late to budget. It's never too late to start budgeting. It's always better to start sooner than later. You'd be able to achieve your goals so much more faster and have the life that you always dreamt of, simply by writing everything you want down and everything that you have been spending all in a journal, keeping it together to better financial yourself and your path, to have a clear future for yourself. And now that we're at the end of the speech, is there any questions? No. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's give y'all guys your evaluation papers.